Hello and welcome to episode 229 of the Daily Sales Message, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. In today's episode, we are talking about cold visits. Cold visits. Now, we're familiar with the concept of cold calling people or cold emailing people, but for some businesses, it's not all admittedly, but for some businesses, it's appropriate to cold visit people, to actually go to their premises, go to the reception and ask to speak to somebody or leave some literature behind. And it's something that's not often done. And it's something I just want to bring to your attention today. Now, admittedly, it might not be relevant for your business. That's absolutely fine. But listen on, because it's still an interesting thing to do and something that not many people pick up on. Not least because it takes a little bit of courage to do that, to walk into a completely new place, talking to completely new people you've never met before. And you say, hello, I'd like to sell stuff to you. How does that sound? So it's not for everybody, but cold visiting can be really effective, and there's kind of two ways to do it. The first one is to find people in the locality to where your business is related. So if you're in a shared office space in particular, that is ideal. If you're in a shared office space because you've got the excuse of, hey, we're neighbors, you're introducing yourself, and you've kind of got that shared dynamic of we're both in the same building, we're both kind of fighting the good fight, etc. So going and knocking on your neighbors' doors, as it were, your business neighbors in your co-working space, your office building, introducing yourself to them, that's a really, really effective way of doing cold visiting because they're literally right on your doorstep. You don't have to go too far. And I can almost guarantee you probably don't know who the other people are in your building. You've probably never even thought about doing it. So obvious, so logical. But why haven't we done it? I don't know. If I knew that, I don't know. But do it. Works very well. Got a couple of clients in particular that have done it, had great success. Literally people on the other side of the wall that they share with them in the office. They've struck up great relationships and partnerships and client relationships with them. So that's the first one, your neighbors. The second one is then actually going out into the big bad world, but going to other offices and shared office spaces and co-working spaces and places like that. Places with a density of businesses to do pretty much the same thing. Obviously, we're not saying, oh, we work in the building, because you don't. But talking to the people in those businesses, we've got a nice density of people. You can go and introduce yourself. Once you're in the door of a co-working space, like a WeWork in particular, everybody's quite friendly, and you can go up to anybody and introduce it. Hi, I'm James. Nice to meet you. Blah blah blah. Oh, what do you do? What do you do? That can be a great way of networking, meeting people, and cold visiting businesses. It's not just about cold calling and cold emailing. Right, that's it for this episode of the Daily Sales Message. Tomorrow, in episode 230. Before, we've spoken about exit through the gift shop. And if you haven't already, check out that previous episode, exit through the gift shop. But tomorrow, we're talking about something else that happens when it comes to your clients exiting. I'll explain more in tomorrow's episode of the Daily Sales Message. In the meantime, if you've got 2 minutes, can you answer a yes/no question? Well, if you answer that one, then yes, you can. 2 minutes, 20 yes/no questions, 4 areas of selling. Go to sellingconfidencescore.com. That's sellingconfidencescore.com. You'll get a free score of how well or how not so well maybe you're doing at sales and selling across the 4 key areas. And you'll be given an instant, personalized, customized action plan that will help you to improve your performance and take the appropriate action. So head on over to sellingconfidencescore.com for that. That's it for this episode. Thank you for listening or watching all the way to the end. I do appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow.